Okay. Now, the arms. So just like the other ones, you'll want to get it rested close to where you need to go. You have on this one two connections and one hose. Just like the Presidential, they give you no slack at all, so get it very close to where you have to go. They only go in one way. They're color coded on the two power connections. Can't really mess that up. Again, pull back the spring, grab the rubber hose. All right, so now you can see this metal bar here. It has to get tucked up underneath on that plastic piece. So you just lift this up and kind of rock it down until you feel it settle into place, basically. Now it's the other two screws that we came across earlier that I set off to the side, the small one with the attached washer, big one with the big washer. What I do is start with this one. If you pull open a little bit, you'll be able to see the socket where you need to get the screw and you can line it up easier. Oh, what's going on there? There we go. And I just barely get it started. So like I said, everything, keep it loose until the end, because this one down here is a pain in the butt. You'll drop this screw 1,000 times, so try not to. Use magnetic tips as much as possible. Look at it first with a light, look at where the hole is, and generally speaking, what you have to do is pull the arm forward like this and up a little bit, and that will line it up. That's usually how it goes. But you get it in there until you get it going. Now that's in, I can tighten this up. And then tighten this up. And that's it. You repeat that. This flap just goes down in here to cover the electronics. Repeat the same steps over here.
No.
All right, last steps here, similar to the Presidential. You have the remote that's keyed, same way. So you have the one little notch right there, has the collar that you screw down. The only difference is it's on the front side of the pad this time where it's easier to get to. So they made it a little bit better, but they made everything else more difficult for you. Remote goes right here in this little side pouch that's built into the arm. If the customer ever asks about the wireless remote and all this other stuff, like I said, it's just a standard USB charger. The USB charger is right down here underneath this little rubber flap. So if they wanted to charge it on that at the same time, they could charge it on the chair, stick it in there, everything will work. Last piece is...
Is there any syncing with the wireless controller?
Nope, just automatically goes, yep. So on these caps, one is stamped with an L on the inside, one is stamped with an R. That's corresponding to, as you're sitting in the chair, the left side and the right side. So left side, yep, it's gonna go here. You'll notice that there's a little arrow at the top or on one side of the circle. That basically faces towards the top of the chair. So if you kind of line it up towards that direction, stick it in there and just spin it a little bit, you'll feel it click into position there. So just to show you right here again.
And how do you take it out?
pull it out. There's actually like a little tiny gap that you could stick like a small screwdriver in there to like pry it out. But usually if you got some nails at least, like not freshly like cut, you can grab the lip of it and just pull it right out. Now these, same thing. They have a left and a right stamped into there. You'll notice that one side is stationary, the other side is tensioned. So you can actually like clip it in there. So what you want to do is it only goes in one way. Stick the side that's permanently attached in first. Then what you'll have to do is press in on these little tabs a little bit in order to get them past that lip, and then press it down.